boy, 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 boy. So amazing. So amazing. And the crazy thing about it, you really don't want to get the Spurs. You really want to show me what you could do without the Spurs. Until I start teasing you. You really want to get you in your heart. You
Right
really want to get
on
another
2K
team.
Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Here's Castle. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. He trains it as the shot.
So that's why you want them.
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now, Vassell, following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Powell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be... shooting free throws here. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better. That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
Fox feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Outside, Adebayo. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Powell with the screen. Shot clock at 6. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. San Antonio leading by 6. Inside, Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Adebayo with the elbow.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized. at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Wembanyama, a screen. To the middle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. He's got 10.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Left side, Hero. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 7. Vassell inside the line. The wing jumper off target. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wiggins outside. Down low. Here's Ware. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Castle. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's San Antonio leading by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Now here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Bryant.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it's Wiggins missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. No good from the wing. And Mitch Johnson's team now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Now Ware. After Kelvin Johnson missed from long range.
San Antonio substitution. Number 18, Bismack Biyombo.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Harper. Still yet to score. And Biyombo has it in the corner. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. At the tip. It's good on the putback. Biyombo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here is Bryant. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Bryant. Spurs leading by 10. And stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package.
Johnson from outside does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Pass to Ware. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Now here's Harper. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson, good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Hero scanning the floor. There's a good screen. The Heat need to get a shot off.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Pass to Biyombo. Another steal. And it's the Heat on the break. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside Harper. Back to Johnson. Over Adebayo. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle uses the glass to finish the layup. Castle's got the first points of the second half here for the Spurs. Here's Wiggins. Right side, Adebayo. Powell, no one around him. No good on the triple. Spurs leading by 8. Stolen by Hero. Powell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ware. Puts the move on. Rebound San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the middle. And stolen by Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Castle.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now Fox. No scoring in this one. Break D that time from Adebayo. The Heat trailed by 8. And here's Wiggins. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now here's Powell. Hasn't made one yet. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Adebayo, following the bucket by the Spurs. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Vassell. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Let's see it. Next dancer.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Miami call. It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
all right, you fans, get out and show some love for your youth high squad.
On defense, Miami. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Fox goes in. It's Vassell on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Miami trailing. Jaquez outside. Pass to Jovic. 5 on the clock. Back to Jaquez. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's the Spurs ball. Here's Champagnie. And here is Johnson. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Down low. Here's Jovic. Goes back up. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Johnson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 2.
25.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Powell outside. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Powell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Harper with the ball. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Higgins outside. Pass to Hero. To the middle. Stolen. And they're running. Johnson wide open. He fires. The good-looking shot from the wing. Johnson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Spurs. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th quarter. Outside, Hero. driving inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, this is what they love about Hero. He makes things happen out there.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Vassell outside. Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. The three doesn't go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Adebayo deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Nine feet out. And it misses. Spurs leading by 3. Outside, Wembanyama takes the 3. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Left side, Adebayo. Castle pulls it down. .146 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Vassell. Here is Wembanyama. That does not go. Outside, Adebayo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Fox. Vassell. And he does not hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. Now Castle. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Here's Hero. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. Now Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Norman Powell.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now a timeout called by Miami. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Adebayo got it.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivered.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the